Good evening, everybody. I'm Karen, and you're watching Lady Krakens Lair. Julie posted in our Pouring the Heart Out group a challenge using particular colors called Cherry Blossom. So, I'm going to do the challenge. I was going to work with resin tonight, but I'm going to save that for the weekend because I got my mold from her. I ordered it, and it arrived from Australia yesterday. And it's a big, beautiful, hope y'all can see it, geo mold with a tray. So I'm really looking forward to working with this mold. I'm going to need to take it and wash it. It's been sitting in here in the open, and things have a tendency to fly around. All right, so the colors were like a burgundy. I think I have an extra color. I'm not 100% sure, but if I do, sorry. Then like a magenta. Then like a medium pale pink. Then a very pale pink. A leaf green. And white. Okay. This was my first go at it, and I didn't like it at all. It just looks awful. So, I'm actually going to reuse this canvas. And what I'm going to do is a ghost swipe. So, get some of that color on here. Don't fall over torch. And so I'm going to do a ghost swipe with embellishments. So I'm going to get all this spread around. I'll speed up this part of the video when it's time, because I have figured out my editing software. As you could see when you clicked on here that there was a new intro. Well, I've also figured out how to splice videos together and do all kinds of fun stuff. I actually had to watch YouTube in order to use my editing software. So YouTube taught me a few things this week, and it was very helpful, and now I know more of what to do. Because before I was just lost with it. I mean, I'm like, what the heck am I going to do with this? I don't even know what I'm doing here. And Alex of Tarantula Haven is the one that said YouTube. And I'm like, oh, duh. Why didn't I think of that? So, right, I'm just pouring a little bit off to kind of even it up. Make sure it's all nice and smooth. I decided to use the dark burgundy as my base coat because it'll work better. Alright, once I get this side tilted a little bit, I'm gonna bring it over that way. And then any blank or spare areas that don't have enough, I'll add some more to it and fix it right on up. Well, I tell you, it is the season. I have really been battling my allergies this week. I live in Florida, so allergies are like every day, all year. You know, they're constant. So I don't even get any relief. And now fall started, and I think they're really kicking me really well right now. I hate it, but what can you do? What can you do? Okay, and we're just gonna make sure this is all nice and level. Okay. Looks pretty good. It's a little more paint on the edges, especially where my fingers just were. Now, one good thing about ghost swipes, you don't really need a lot of paint. So you could see I made up pretty small portions of the colors I'm going to use. They require very little paint. So that's a good thing about this technique. It's not paint heavy, so. I washed this canvas, but it acts like it's still got silicone on it. This is not a sale item, so I'm not overly concerned about it. This is just a fun thing to do for Julie's group, her challenge. She puts up a good challenge about every month or so with themes, color themes, or type of technique. You know, these colors and this technique or whatnot. So, I saved a little bit of this color to use if I need to fill in any spots on here. My swipe color, I think I'm going to be different. I think I'm going to use the pale pink. So I am going to add 2 drops of silicone into my swipe color. 1, 2. Mix that. Okay. Now, these are fun because they are really easy to do, for one thing. They're a lot of fun to do. You get great effects with it. And all we do is right across like that. This is going to be one side. This is going to be the other. All right, there's the green, just in case we need it again. All right. Now, here's that pretty pale pink. Just lay it out in stripes like that. Put these over to the side in case I need them again. All right. Here's the magenta. I'm a little iffy on magenta. Was actually one of the colors. I didn't look. I was going by memory from last night. And yeah, I'm not sure, but hey, it'll be okay. I think it was, judging by what I just covered up. So, the white. Oops. Okay, need a little more white. Not a problem. Made up a little more white than I actually needed, and I had to add it to another cup in order to get it to pour out correctly for the swipe. There we go. Okay, now for our swipe color. Hopefully this works out well. And I'm also gonna do a balloon smash, I think, at some point. Okay, and our swipe color is this pretty, very pale pink. All right, there we go. Now, what I'm using for my swipe pieces are just some old, like, lottery tickets. And I've cut them, cut the corners so that they glide nice and smooth, and you just swipe and up. And swipe and up, and they are not laying right. And that's okay, that happens. So, do it again, swipe and up. Swipe and lift. And you will see, if you lift on the ends, the nice effect that you get. All right, I've got a smaller one. Oh yes, that one's perfect. And I got a little bit on the edge, but that's okay. There we go. You don't want them all the same length, and you definitely want a little negative space in there too. The negative space makes it kind of cool. I'm just gonna stick with this one. I don't like that one. Let me do it again. Okay, pretty cool, huh? Oh, we're getting cells. Neat. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more of my swipe color on this side. Now, whatever works best for you, I can swipe toward me sometimes. Okay, that's good. And oops, that one grossed out in the middle. It's okay, sometimes I do that. And let's see. Grab another one of these smaller ones. That's a good one. Go a little off center, I think. There we go. Okay. Now, a little torch, see what happens. Oh, look at there. I don't like that really thick part right there, unfortunately. So because there's a lot of swipe color there, and that's not what I want there. So there we go. That was one of the thin ones. Swipe color and up. Swipe color and up. Swipe color and up. Yeah, it's kind of crowded right there, but I like it better than the globbiness of the swipe color. Much, much better. So on Julie's challenge, God, swear to God. Hopefully it'll all work out. Okay. I haven't done a ghost pour in a long time. So luckily I saved some of this. I'm actually gonna bring it up through there. Okay. And you can also take your base color and fix it. I mean, if you get like a bloop in there or an area you didn't like, you can just take your base color that you have put aside and add it right back on. Okay, let's see. I saw something. Oh, this right here, it's very plain. Bring some more color up through here. There we go. Because it was just very plain. This one's kind of plain too. I'm gonna add a little drizzle of my swipe color right here. Because it's just kind of like a big glob of magenta. There we go. And like I said, if you're not really super fond of any part of it, like I'm not real fond of this end right here, I'm going to kind of do this right here. Okay. Let's get torch action going. Fix all these areas that I had to reswipe. Okay. There we go. And now what's going to happen is I'm going to let it dry a little bit before I do my balloon smashes, which I'm going to turn into bubbles. And I'll be able to show you how to make bubbles. And I got the whole bubble idea from Veronica from me, MII painting. She makes beautiful bubble paintings. And she starts out, with them as a acrylic pour and balloon smashes, and then makes pretty bubbles out of the balloon smash. So it's really cool. The good thing one thing good about this technique is you can literally sit and pick at it until you're happy with it, kind of like I am right now. Okay. Too close, too close. All right. I am not going to pick at it anymore. I am going to call this done as far as this part goes. And then in about 30 minutes, I'm going to come back and do a balloon smash with this little guy. Well, they're almost the same size, but I kind of grabbed him because I wanted a smaller size. So I'll probably just pinch and twist him in some form or fashion and make him my size. But I'll be doing a balloon smash with those two little guys. So, okay, let me bring you down for a close-up. There. Isn't that pretty? Sorry about my reflection. I've really got to get my light set up properly. I have a ring light, but there you go. And we will be back shortly. Hey everybody, we're back. It's actually getting a little dry really quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the balloon smash. Hopefully y'all can see this. Aren't those cute? Looky there. Cute little balloon smashers. Let's put one right here. See? How cute are those? One right there. Look at that. there. Yeah, it was drying up a little quicker than I originally expected, so. Oh, let's see. That's cute. Okay. I don't want to do too many. Because they're supposed to look like bubbles. And I will see you guys when they are ready to paint the bubbles. See you next time. Bye.